Again, it's Wednesday, March 8th, 2023. Let's round out today's reading by reading this third article about Australian popular beer brands. So I will read this article with a focus on correct pronunciation while trying to pick up words and expressions that I could use in my later English interaction with foreigners. So here we go. This one is from Bus Hunting. A drink, updated 6th February 2023. That's European style of date notation. The most popular beers in Australia, according to sales data, was by Gary Lu. I think there are many Chinese Australians in China. And Gary Lu is one of them, maybe. Gary, I will read your article to the fullest. I really appreciate your contribution. Let's find out what you have to say. Politics, philosophy, religion, and even tax brackets may divide us. But there's one thing Aussies can unanimously agree on, almost to our own detriment. Nothing beats a hard-earned frothy after a full business day's worth of copying shit from whatever higher power career bureaucrat you answer to. Copying shit. What is copying shit? Never heard of the expression, but I will find that out later. Copying shit. A full business day's worth. Frothy. A hard-earned 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 frothy. Copying shit. Yeah. You cop out. Cop. Copying shit. I don't know. Cuffing a dick is a masturbation, but what is copying shit? Probably Australian slang, right? Cop shit. Cop shit. If someone asks too many questions or if someone snitches, they are on cop shit. This is commonly used word in the Bay Area. Hey, bro, your ex is on some cop shit for asking me how much I paid for my chain and how I got the money. Cop shit. Cop shit. I want it, so you take it. You are the type to look around but never cop shit. Cop a shit. It's a verb for when you are totally bullshitting something. Making it up as you go along, winging it, it's a fail, etc. Person A, man, this test is hard as fuck. It's hard as fuck. Person B, yeah, I know. I'm just have to cop a shit. I'm just have to. This is hard as fuck. This is hard as fuck. This is hard as fuck. Yeah, I know. I'm just have to cop a shit. It's a verb for when you are totally bullshitting something, making it up as you go along, winging it. It's a fail, etc. Girlfriend, do you think this top makes me look fat? Boyfriend, to self, I'm totally copying a shit out loud. No, of course not. No. Teacher, what's the contrapositive of the inverse statement? Student, totally copying a shit. There's no such thing. Copying a shit. Yeah, copying a shit. Yeah, copying shit from whatever higher power career bureaucrat you answer to. There are, however, differing opinions when it comes to brand preference, differing prices around the country, and differing stances when it comes to the age-old pints versus schooner debate. As per the data provided by both older paytech plus hospitality innovator me&u and business analytics company IRI Australia, When it comes to the topic of the most popular beers in Australia, we are dealing with a spectrum. Great Northern has fast become one of the most popular beers across the country, securing the top spot in both ACT and the Northern Territory. Second place in Queensland, third in South Australia, as well as being the overall best-selling beer. The same can be said about local pale ale Balta XPA, which can be said about which came second in New South Wales and Tasmania, third in Victoria and Canberra. Although it somehow failed to make the cut altogether in IRI Australia's breakdown, as has the virtually ubiquitous Carlton Drought. Great Northern has been crowned as Australia's most popular beer for the second year running, according to the new sales data released today. For the second year running, swipe to find out which brands made the top 10. To absolutely nobody's surprise, this discrepancy in the data between me&u and IRI Australia, but more importantly, the discrepancy between the numbers published by the latter and the old nutshell of public opinion has ruffled more than a few feathers. Yeah, I think me&u data is more correct, but it ruffled more than a few feathers. Sparking outrage as the ever-respectable journalists over at Daily Mail have put it. Complaints have ranged from its official Australians have lost their taste in beer, this country has no taste, and I call BS on the order. I am embarrassed, surely a joke, to the day I take beer advice from a generation that sculls beer out of the shoe is the day I give it away. See more above, fair play. Anyway, check out the most popular beers in Australia based on me&u and IRI Australia data below. Related. Fascinating story behind the voice of Phoebe's iconic ads. The most popular beers in Australia 2022. Our overall rankings, the best-selling beers courtesy of IRI Australia. 1. Great Northern. 2. Carlton Dry. 3. 4X Gold. 4. Coopers. That's a local independent company. 5. Victoria Bitter. 6th. Corona. 7th. Tooheys. 8th. Han. 9th. Pure Blondie. 10. Asahi. We know this list because we read the second article before this one. State by state rankings courtesy of me&u. I thought me&u is just shock, but it's really a rating company or some kind of publisher. ACT, New South Wales, Great Northern Super Crisp, Carlton Drought, Balta XPA, and so on. Australia, Tasmania, Victoria, Western Australia. Additional insights, average cost of beer, New South Wales, $12.40. That's expensive. I think $1 Australian is about 900 won, almost like a Japanese yen. So $12.40 is quite expensive. Victoria, $10. Are you serious? Are you fucking up? I don't know. Victoria, South Australia, $11.70. Western Australia, $10.67. National average, $11.65. Are you serious? The pints versus schooners debate. Western Australia, 95% pints, 3% schooners. South Australia, 93% pints, 10% schooners. Tasmania, 67% pints and schooners. Let's find out what's the difference between pints and schooners. Okay, I know the schooners, and also I know the pints, but probably are they glasses or just measuring units? probably glasses. So what's the difference? Watcher schooner. Yeah, this is why I need to visit Australia to fully understand. Okay, so that's pint and schooner. Okay, so pint is larger than schooner, almost double what is more than 2/3 of schooner is only 2/3 of a pint. Okay, pint schooner midday. So they drink in pint-sized cup. Okay, that's me. So let's go back. Queensland pint schooners at city. So I think South Australia, Western Australia, Tasmania, they drink in gobs. Now that you are reading through this, check out the 111 funniest, 111 funniest ways to call a beer a beer. Really? Word by Gary Lu. After stretching his legs with companies such as the Motley Fool and the marketing agency, Gary joined Boss Hunting in 2019 as a fully fledged content specialist before being promoted to news editor in 2021. Gary retains a blue belt in Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, really, as well as a black belt in all things pop culture. As a black belt in all things pop culture, with a black belt in all things pop culture. Drop him a line at gary@loxati.com.au. Drop him a line. That's good expression too. Drop him a line at Gary. Okay, thanks Gary. You sounds quite funny. I hope you are doing a great job at the at your current company called Boss Hunting. Yes, Boss Hunting. Sorry. VB looks quite famous down there. Overall rankings, me&u, IRI, Australia. What is me&u? I will find that out later. Blocky. Yep. Copying shit from whatever copying shit. A full business days frothy worth of copying shit, frothy. Copying shit, frothy. Victoria, a bitter, or dropping a line, Boss Hunting. I forgot the word that I was trying to look up. Blocky, what is it? Yeah. After stretching his legs with companies such as, with a black belt, anything pop culture, Jiu-Jitsu, crowned. Well, yeah, it has ruffled more than a few feathers. Oh, me&u. Let's find out what is me&u. 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 Okay, so me&u.com. Every few decades, we find something that revolutionizes an industry, and me&u is one of those. Adam Flaskas, director, founder, Howard Smith, about a better future for hospitality. Get in touch. The story of me&u is the story of us, a community working together to build a brighter future for the hospitality industry. It inspired our goal to help us reach a brighter future of hospitality and invite the industry and its guests to tap on. We're global, so they are Australian company. Our supporters, in the news. So me&u, yeah, I'll check out your company later on, but thanks for listening, everybody. Take care and don't cop shit or don't cop shit from whoever almighty that you answer to.